Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy April Fool's Day for those that celebrate. I'm meteorologist Matt Wentz with a look at your forecast. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us on our YouTube channel. We've got clearing skies as we go throughout the afternoon. Looks like it's warm from inside a window, but it's cold here this afternoon. We're getting up into the 30s, 40s down to the south. Not a bad day, just on the cool side. Remember, if you get into the sun, it usually feels about 10 degrees warmer, so not too bad this afternoon. And then tonight, there's a big system out in the plains. We're going to see severe weather from Iowa down towards Kansas this afternoon and evening, along a storm system that will impact much of the Great Lakes down towards Texas tomorrow. So we'll start to see the influence of that tomorrow morning. The wind will pick up, clouds will increase. We'll start in the 30s tomorrow, right? But then a warm front's going to go through. We'll likely see some kind of round of showers and storms. Timing of this is still uncertain. The models all differ in location as well. But we have a good risk of storms late morning through early afternoon as a warm front goes through. And watch what this warm front does to our temperatures. Remember, we were in the 30s to start. We go from 30s to 70s in the afternoon. This will come with a surge of humidity and a gusty south wind. I think we'll stay dry for much of the late afternoon into the evening hours, and it'll be nice and warm around here with temps again on the 70-degree front. We'll hold near 70 into the nighttime hours on Wednesday. There'll be storms that develop from Michigan towards Chicago, back down towards St. Louis. Those storms will watch track in here at some point tomorrow night. Timing differs on that and intensity differs on that as well. But we do have a severe threat here in Northeast Ohio, especially the further west you are, tomorrow night into Thursday morning. And then Thursday, this front kind of hangs out. It'll stall down to the south, but notice we're still warm. We squeak in one more mild day on Thursday with rounds of showers, kind of a gloomy day with periodic downpours. Severe threat is very low on Thursday, but we are going to have the rain around before cooler air sinks in. You see it there towards the end. Cooler air starting to come off the lake for Friday. Long ranger forecasts, we have some big concerns. If you hear nothing out of this YouTube forecast, maybe you just like looking at pretty pictures like I do. I could look at weather maps all day. If you hear nothing out of this, but one thing, I want it to be the fact that we have a flood threat this weekend from a lot of heavy rain. Could be some of the heaviest rain we've had in years around here in northern Ohio. And the problem is we had 1 to 2 inches over the weekend. We could have used that, and that's soaked down into the ground, right? We've got more rain coming in tomorrow into tomorrow night. So the ground is going to be saturated and this front stalls, and you don't want a front to stall in the spring because you have copious amounts of moisture coming into these things from the Gulf. And so that's what's going to happen. We'll have showers around here Thursday, as I mentioned. Friday, it looks like we catch a little break, and then this boundary comes back as a warm front, and it sits right over the Buckeye State. And so that means we have rounds of rain that'll be through here on Saturday, some embedded thunderstorms as well. Another round of rain and storms possible on Sunday into the latter half of the day, and that really is going to add up some rainfall totals around here. And then we turn colder next week with snowflakes possible for the Guards home opener. How about that? Here's where drought is across the country. I'm going to overlay rain on it. Look at this strip of heavy rain stretching from where we are all the way down to Arkansas. Some of the totals coming out on the models down in Arkansas and down towards Memphis, over 10 inches of rain possible. For us, we're in the 3 to 6 inch range. That's a lot of rainfall, folks. And in the summertime, when you get 3 to 6 inches, you get it in a thunderstorm, right? So it's localized, that rainwater spreads out. If you get it over all of northern Ohio, that means every river and creek is filling up. That's where we have some problems. So just a heads up on that. That flood threat is for real this weekend. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast, we go from warm and kind of spring-like Wednesday, Thursday to cooler Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we're just plain old cold next week with some snow showers in the forecast. Coldest day expected to be, wouldn't you know it, when the Guards are opening up at home. All right, we'll talk more about that in the days to come. Meanwhile, your forecasts with the timeline of the storms tomorrow on your way at 4 o'clock on the TV side of things. We'll see you then.